What's up guys, Marco from KA3 and Lab, and welcome to another video. In today's video, as the title suggests, and as you can see on the screen, we're going to be talking about the antminer KA3, the new released miner from Bitmain. Not released yet, but scheduled to be released in December. And before I start this video, I know a lot of people gonna dislike this video, and just because of the fact that I'm trying to discourage people of buying this miner. But at this point, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and because we're gonna be talking about three different things here, not only the price and the profit, but also all the scam that's going on online, especially using this miner to scam people. First of all, let's start with the price. So basically, what happened is before Bitmain. As you can see here, the price per unit that Bitmain is selling it for is 5,300. And if you go back like 2-3 weeks ago, before Bitmain started selling it, actually the price was very reasonable, like between 6,500 to 7,500, which is still expensive compared to this price, but still reasonable. Basically, these suppliers are going to make some profit, or otherwise they're going to be out of business. But what happened is after Bitmain officially starts selling those miners on their website, I think it took them like 10 to 15 minutes, and then it was already sold out. So what happens is a lot of these large vendors placed order with Bitmain, and they took all their stock. And the thing what they did is, just after they secured their orders, most of the suppliers, they came together and they just bumped the price to sell it at the minimum of 9,800, which is insane, and it's almost double whatever they paid for Bitmain. This is the first thing you have to consider, which is the price. It's too expensive. And the reason why now everyone is advertising the miner to be like very profitable, as you can see here on ASIC miner value, it's making 56 a day. It was making 62, 64 a week ago. And don't let people fool you with these numbers, because until this miner is out there in the market, it's not making nothing. It's not making anything. It's worthless. And this has happened, if we go back like 1 year ago, I think it was around this time, or a little bit later, when Gold Shell released their KA3, KA6 to the market, and these were making around, I think they were making around $100-something per day, and they were sold for insane prices like 40, 50, even 60,000 US dollar per miner. And if you go back, if you check now how much this miner is making per day, is basically the ROI just went, I don't know, to 3, 4, 5 years. So before you place an order, and don't look at these numbers. These numbers don't mean anything unless you have the miner. And let me tell you about something else that will happen, because this is a pre-order, okay? So there is a gap between you placing your order and receiving your miner and start mining. So guess what will happen once this miner will be released and thousands of them will be connected to the network? Let's go and have a look at the hash rate of the difficulty of the Cardano coin. And as you can see here, right now it's sitting at around 290 per hash. If you go back to this year, April, May, basically was half that, and even without these miners connected to the network. And there's something strange happened here around September. I think this is where Bitmain start to announce their miner. This is where the difficulties start to go up. Not sure if they have some of their miners connected to the network yet, but what you can expect once these start to ship out and connect to the network, this difficulty will go, I would say at least three x's. So what will happen after that? Once you get your miner and start mining, if you're expecting to make 50 bucks a day, it's not going to happen, because once this difficulty goes up, and believe me, this income will drop significantly, and this miner will be making I don't know, maybe 10-15 bucks a day maximum, and your ROI will just be extended for an extra 2-3 years. Okay. And another thing which is weird here, these are the pools that are mining KDA, and as far as I'm aware, Antpool didn't have the coin on their pool before, so they started just I think a month ago or something. But which is weird, as you can see, everything that was spread all over these pools went to Antpool, which is very strange. I'm pretty sure they have already some of their KA3 running. That's why they're holding they're holding 47 petahash of the network, which is they're classified as number one here. And as you can see how many coins they mined. And it's just strange to me that Poolflare was one of the most popular out there for mining KDA, as well as the DX pool. But now Antpool they add the coin like a month ago, and now they're on the top. So it's very strange. So I'm pretty sure they have some of these miners are already running and hashing. So what will happen, in my opinion, is once this start to ship out, which I'm pretty sure they will have delays. These are announced to be shipped on the 15th of December, but I'm pretty sure this is not like the first time that Bitmain does that. So I think this will be extended to next year, January, February, maybe at least 1 month or 1 month and a half delay. And by the time you get your miner, I'm pretty sure, especially if you purchase it for that high price, it's not gonna work. And I think a lot of people learned the lesson, especially with the KD5, KD6, where they paid a lot of money, for a miner that is not making anything right now. It's still making profit, but it's just gonna take forever just to make your return on investment. Okay, so my suggestion for this miner: do not buy this miner at the moment. I think just the fact that they're trying to make double their money on a single unit is just insane. Wait for the miner to be in the market. Price is related to two things. It's to demand and supply. So if the demand for the miner is low and you have supply, then the price will drop. So I think do not take risk and pay that much money and wait for 2-3 years to get your return on investment. And I think this miner doesn't even have a 1-year warranty. I think it's only six months. Not sure why they changed that. Usually they don't do that, but if you compare the S19, they always have 360 days. But for this particular miner, and also for the, I think the not the L7 but the E9, they only had like a warranty for, 180 days, which is very ridiculous, paying that much money for buying a brand new miner from the factory, from the manufacturer itself, and they're giving you only 180 days. But if you compare that to, let's say, for an S19, any S19 there out there, the warranty will be at least 360 days, 64 days. This is what I'm talking about. This is for the S19. Okay, the other thing that I want to talk about today is the scam that is going online, using this miner. Actually, it's unfortunate that one of my customers was scammed for 25,000 US dollar by this company. I'm gonna do another video just talking about them. This is called A6 Central Miners. They have their website, but they're not selling anything. But I think the whole scam is happening on their Instagram account. So to everyone out there, if you come across this account, go ahead and block, report it, because this is 100% scam. And it gets even worse, where they have their own shipping company that it's fake as well. So it's called Cargo Lines. There is a company called Cargo Lines. I think it's from Europe, but it's not this one. This is .net. So basically they will give you a tracking number, and when you put it here, it shows that your shipping is going. But I'm gonna do a whole video about this company, but for now, for everyone else that comes across this company, just be careful. Do not pay anything. They will try to take your money, and they will not send you anything. They claim they're based in China, but they are not. Actually, I know exactly what they're based, because as I said, I'm working on gathering as much as information, just because one of my customers, actually, he thought that they were based in China after he paid them money through crypto, which is very unfortunate. But the least, at least, if we can get back the money for him, at least we're gonna expose these people, and they won't, at least they won't scam anyone else. So I'll do a whole video on just regarding this company itself. So I'm just gathering more and more details, because I'm still in communication with them. They don't know that I'm doing this, but hopefully they're not gonna watch my video. Okay, guys. So this was my my humble opinion regarding the KA3. So if you're planning to buy one of these, just stay put. Don't spend your money right now, and wait for it and see what's gonna happen. So if everyone is, if no one is placing any orders for these, and don't get fooled by all these people that are telling you, we only have few units left in stock. It's like everything was sold. It's just bullshit. There is nothing, and they haven't sold anything. At that price mark, which is right now is about 10,000, which is almost double what Bitmain is selling it for. I think it's not worth it, and stay away from it. Buy whatever you can get right now. Don't wait for 2-3 months, and you have no idea how that will turn out, especially in terms of profits, because this is very misleading, where when they put these miners, they don't even exist in the market, and they start to put the profit they're making per day, per year, which is 20,000. I'm pretty sure this one, once it hits once all these will be released to the market and connect to the network, this number will go down very significantly. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and just be safe out there, and watch out for these scammers.